Yulan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. As I said in the beginning of the channel, I want this channel in the end to be a source of information about all parts of the game. And that means every detail of the game. And so now we are at the point where I also will get into a little series about something a lot of people might overlook from time to time, and that is the artifacts. But they are really helpful in this game since they invented them, and so I want to go through them with you. But before I talk about Picard's Ammonite Fossil today, I just want to remind you that there, as soon as I have the time, there will always be a pinned comment under the videos. And there you find different information about subscribing, about supporting the channel, but also about the channel Discord. So if you are interested in any of that, have a look in the pinned comment under the video. But now let's talk about Picard's favorite decoration in his office, or one of his favorite decorations. And for this we have to go to the artifact gallery, and there we will have a complete list of the fossils and everything else that you can find among the artifacts that we need to talk about. And there are some different aspects in general about the artifacts that you might already see, because some look different than others in their presentation, that we also need to talk about. But today I want to look at Picard's Ammonite Fossil. It's one of the very first you will have, because they're easy to get, and I will talk about getting them as well. And that's why I'm starting with it as well. The fossil increases the base protected cargo for all ships, so it's a very nice one already. And by upgrading it, you see that I have level 19 of 20, so 20 is max. You can get a lot of nice rewards for your protected cargo. You see, you start with 15% and go until level 20 to 150% of more protected cargo. Plus it even brings power to you as well. Power is something you sometimes look at, but it's not the most important thing. It says about your ranking in those official rankings. There are power rankings, there are alliance rankings and whatever. And so there it helps, but the power is not what really tells you what you really are in this game, because there are some people that have high power but weak ships, and so that doesn't give you the real clue. So there are people with more power than me, but their ships I can easily beat, and so it's just a little hint for you where you're standing, but not the most important part. But what's really important is that you can get a lot of bonuses here with these artifacts, and even with Picard's Ammonite Fossil. And you know that protected cargo is always something that you were dealing with a game, because on every server I've been so far, and in every server I heard of, there are rules for attacking ships under protected cargo and over protected cargo, and so your protected cargo will definitely play a role. And so this Picard's Ammonite Fossil will be quite important to you. On each and every one of these artifacts, you see even the story, why it's there and what it is about, and so it's a nice addition to the link of these things with a actual series or movies. And so if you want, you can read the history of all of these artifacts as well. I mean, some are quite obvious, like the Ammonite. If you watch the series, you will know that it was standing there. You will have seen it several times. But there are other things where you might think again, oh, I've seen that, don't know, 20 years ago, and don't remember. So the stories are quite nice as well. And to get those ammonites, they are quite easy, as I said. First of all, you will get, usually if you're lucky, with the lowest formation armadas in Kalak and Uxal, you know, the small area where you're starting with them. Let's go into Delta Quadrant somehow. So that's the thing with the not what they're called, bookmarks, that you can easily jump to stuff. But so here the lowest levels is Uxal, for example, and here when you do formation armadas here in the beginning, you will get parts of the Ammonite. But also if we go back to the artifact gallery, there are different exchanges. When you click on convert, there are different exchanges with isolytic artifact restoration, premium artifact restoration, and complex nanotech exchange, depending on your level. And the Ammonites are already in the easiest one, and that's artifact restoration. And there you will get shards for it as well. And because you get them so early, the Ammonite and the Opus Prosperity will be the first ones that will change the leveling up. Because if you look at Matzendorian Helmet, for example, it says collect shards to upgrade it again. It's level 11. But from level 15, it changes. And if we look at the Picard's Ammonite, it doesn't say collect shards. It shows those artifact remnants. And that's what you need to level it up past level 15. And those you get in your artifact refinery. And so we go there and have a look here. The artifact refinery only appears in the refinery if you have something to refine. I have to make a lot of videos about this at the moment, also the starting videos about the artifacts refinery for my German channel. And so I didn't exchange anything here. And you see, when you get shards for the Ammonite after it reached level 15, you will end up here. You see on the top that there are Picard's Ammonite Fossil shards. I've got 19 of them. And here I can exchange those after level 15 into those artifact remnants. And on everything that's beyond level 15, I can then choose what to upgrade with those artifact remnants. And that is a little bit like the transporter patterns. There you in the end can decide what you do with them, and no matter which exchange I do, and the first ones were the Ammonite and the Orb of Prosperity because they're the easiest to get, but now are reaching 50. I already have Captain Proton's Blaster, the Blade of Tekon, and the Vidian Onata Organ Harvester, and for all of them I can do the exchange, and for all of them I get the same remnants. And with that then I can go back to the artifact gallery and then exchange here. I haven't exchanged it in the refinery, as I said, but when I do, I can use them here to upgrade either of these 5 ones that are showing this blue line and the artifact remnants. And so, as I said, the Ammonite will be one of the very first you will have where you can do this, and that's why it's already level 19. Because I upgraded it, I will soon have it on 20. I will just finish the Ammonite and the Orb of Prosperity first, then I continue with the other 3. But everything you get that far will get there. And so you can decide what bonuses you want. And as I said, I will first do the Ammonite because of the protected cargo, and because that is something I always need. I mean, when I'm filming this, we still have our normal, what I always call Latinum Monday. It's Tuesday when I'm filming, but still the event is still running, and so their protected cargo is important as well. Of course, as in every video, I would like to know your opinion about Picard's Ammonite Fossil, about how hard it is to get it, what you think about those artifacts in general. I mean, they're not that long in this game. I didn't have them on my old servers when I was playing years ago, but now they are here, and I think they're a nice addition. Of course, they were another source of income for Scopely, but that topic we talked about a lot, and now there is a lot of ways of working on it. Some are quite annoying. I got my very first shards of Martok's Butler yesterday after I finally finished some other things, but it's a grind as any other. And Formation Armada are sometimes fun. We had an Armada event where they counted, so it wasn't that bad. So I got a lot of stuff there too. But even if you want to ask questions or have video requests, please write it in the comments. And if you just want to say hi and where you're from, you know that I'm always happy to know from which cities, for example, my most active viewers are coming from. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.